I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on this one and say your blankets should be serged. You should buy, if you're buying a Minky blanket, serging is a much better option to secure your blanket than a single straight stitch. I put up a chair for this one. It's going to be a little bit longer than what most of our videos are. It's not even really for a Minky buyer, this one, as much, but for Minky company owners, I get a DM probably once or twice a month asking how to serge blankets for various people who are sewing blankets in Minky now. Because if you are sewing a blanket with a straight stitch, that thing's bound to pop. Not even to mention, if you are using a cotton thread, please never use cotton thread on these. But if you're using a cotton thread, if you're using a low grade thread, even that's polyester, please don't do it. But if you are going to straight stitch, please use a high quality, good thread to do it. But those are bound to break at some point. The reason for me why I serge my blankets is because I had purchased a couple Luxes, and by like the third or fourth wash, I was noticing, like, especially on your top and bottoms of your blankets, little holes coming, and that's from like just using it, pulling it and tugging it at night, and then it would pop, and then it's like, oh, where did that come from? Yeah, it's your seam. A few days later, you notice there's a new hole in your blanket, and you're bummed because you still like the blanket fabric is still good, but now there's a hole and you have to figure out how to close it. And if you don't have machines like I do, or any sewing machine, it's going to be a hand sew job, and eventually it'll pop again. I can guarantee you with ours, it's not going to be your seam that pops. It will be your fabric tearing before that. It'll be your top stitch popping, because that's still just a single straight stitch as well. But the blanket itself is not going to come apart on you. Unless, like I said, the fabric will fail before the seam on these. We use a 5-thread serger. I don't have the exact model, and I just have it right outside of here, but it's a Juki MO 5-thread serger. Great machine. I've had 2 of these in the time of my company, and they both have never failed me. I sold the last one